Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hi, Saki and Insana Star. Hi, Sickness. Let's get lost, Fuzzball. Hi, Eris. And hello, Passel. Thank you for the resub. I'm always happy to have you as one of my wonderful knights. Thank you so much, Passel. I really appreciate it. Arise, brave knight. Oh, Seffin, starting the stream off right. Well, you know what that means. Get those hugging utensils ready, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a blah. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. Hello, Doodle, my Ludus little Doodle. How are you? You'll love to see those hugging utensils out in chat. You'll love to see them. I hope everybody is having a great night and have had a wonderful Friday. For those of you in the States, getting ready for that hopefully 3-day weekend in the form of Memorial Day on Monday. But I hope everybody is doing splendiferous. My tummy is not happy. I didn't eat like most of today. I drank some beer for lunch, and then I ate a whole bunch of pizza for dinner. So my tummy is not happy with me. Oh, geez, Louise, Cygnus, you're too sweet. Oh, a salad sounds delightful, Fuzzball. I support this chain of events, this pursuit. Salads are delicious. I wish I had some salad. Hopefully I'll be able to go buy some salad components either tomorrow or Sunday. I have to drink all the water in the world. But yeah, so tonight we're gonna take a trip down memory lane in the form of yes, beer lunch. My envy is immeasurable. It's very overrated. I didn't really have anything. 1 second. I didn't really have much at home to eat for lunch, and then there was a small, very very tuckered out wolf snoozing a little nap on the couch behind me, so I couldn't be too loud about anything. So I decided the proper solution was just to pound beer instead. Hello, Pasta Bolognese. Welcome. Always happy to have you. What is my dressing of choice? I prefer vinaigrettes. Lately, I've been getting really about this dressing you can get at the store, which is it's like a Panera dressing, where it's their Fuji apple vinaigrette. It's so tasty. Just the right level of sweet and tangy. What was I going to say? But yeah, we're taking a trip down memory lane. We're going to go back to Skyrim. Our first time in just about over a month since we've journeyed the snowy peaks of Skyrim and murdered the many things. All the dragons, all the racists, everybody. So I felt like this would be a good retro change of pace after we've done so many other things on Fridays. And then what's it called? Oh yeah, and then by the way, for those of you, I'm going to be making more announcements about it, but so tomorrow I'm going to be a part of a special stream hosted by our very own Demon Daddy manager, Alistair Forgel. You could check him out there. I'm also going to make posts on the Discord and stuff about it. But so tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be joining his VTuber D&D group. Yay! So if you want, please come on by. and give us a gander, and you can see our adventures and what it's like to roleplay with Obsidia. I'm going to be playing Rin Val Ren, our gruff and grumbly half Oni fighter rogue. She has 6 charisma, so she's a little abrasive. So I will be joining Lucy Bubs, who is going to be debuting officially the next day. So she's also awesome. And she's drawing little like stuffed plushies of all of our characters. And then also Zomath, who is he is playing he also is a VTuber who does things like Code Vein and like Zelda games and stuff. He's a real sweetheart. And then, so she's going to be playing, well, she is playing because they did like a preview session. Oh, Doodle. So racy. Gosh, Doodle. Yeah, so she's going to be playing Dandelion, who is a very, very dumb 6 intelligence half-elf barbarian druid who is a she's big strong mommy. And then Zomath is Orchid, who is a Scourge Azamir paladin sorcerer, who's much more of the business mommy of the two. And then I'm gonna be his tall grumbly lady. So I'm gonna be joining this week on Saturday, and then the hope is that we're going to be playing every Saturday night going forward. Hi, Dark Elf Lover. Welcome to the stream. I stopped by your femboy friend on Wednesday, and I told him I was going to tease him. Unfortunately, I had to save it for a later date because of the storm that was going on. I didn't want to stay on my computer too long. But you know that he is in my sights. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Please come on by to see some silly D&D. And it should be a lot of fun. And hopefully it will, people enjoy it, because the hope is to do them every week. Am I going to be grandma mommy? Maybe. But yeah, and then next Saturday, we're supposed to get a 4th member of the team. And she's going to be, from what I understand, the last of the 4 main characters in the party. So that should be fun. I'm excited to play D&D with a new and plucky group of adventurers. Okay, let's jump to a different part of the throne room. Ta-da! And let's get our Dovahkiin on. Dovahkiin. This stream was specially requested by Michael Poirier, because he loves my Skyrim stream so much. Welcome, Paladin Boots. I've never been described as an evening with big boobs death knight, but I approve. I don't remember what we were doing in this game, basically at all. I just want to hear the chorus. There we go. Yeah, we'll see how many times the game crashes tonight. Well, where was I smithing something? Nutty? Oh, I'm sorry, Fuzzball. All right, we're in Markarth. That's already a step in the right direction. Hello, Henri Zimanov. Welcome. Happy to have you. We're trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Like, why am I even in this city? Do I need to sell things? I have a lot of money. I think I was trying to level smithing some more. In order to be able to make orc stuff, maybe? Let's check out. I appreciate that pasta. I appreciate it. Oh, too far. Alright, so Orcish is at 50. You could just finish that quest, or maybe smithing. Oh yeah, I feel like we did the Daedra thing. That's like what we just did. We got the magic mace. We've done the getting drunk part. I'm following up with that quest. So that he can translate them. All right, so we got to go back to. We got to go back to the main wizard place to engage in wizard tomfooleries. Diplomatic community. Well, that shouldn't be that hard. I get cogs all the time. Cogs for days. Gotcha. Yeah, because the drunk thing happened to us a while ago. Yeah, we've been bouncing around trying to resolve that. Oh no, Dark Elf Fluffer, I'm sorry that you need to be called a good boy today, but I'm happy to oblige. Oh, Dark Elf, thank you so much for coming in and doing this redeem. I'm sorry if today has been unusually tough for you. I just want you to kick back, snuggle up tight, and enjoy your night. Because I enjoy having you here, Dark Elf. Because at the end of the day, I'm just saying what we've all been thinking. And that you're a wonderful member of my community and a total sweetheart. So you, yes you, Dark Elf, are such a good boy. You're such a good boy. And there's nothing that can change that. There you go, Dark Elf. I hope that fluffs you up a little bit. Let's go back to Wizardlandia. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Pop. Oh, we crashed. Off to a great start. But hi, Pump. Long time no see. Happy to have you. Ugh, my eyes are itchy. Well, of course I can call Pump my little PogChamp. Bethesda! Oh, Pump. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I'm so happy to have you here. Every time you come by, it just brightens up my day and my stream. Because you're such an amazing person and such a wonderful member of my community. So I want you to know, Pump, that no matter how far you're gone, you always have a home here. And you, yes you are my little PogChamp. And there's nothing that can change that. Hi, Alistair. How are you? I'm happy you're able to come by. We're gonna have to re-zero this a bit because apparently we're gonna be Crash City if we try and fast travel. Where am I? Thought I was leaving the city. Okay. How you doing, Alistair? I'm happy you're able to come by. This doesn't look like a way out of the city at all. This looks like, I don't know, like a mine or something. A Sidna mine. And we crashed! Alright, alright, alright. You love to see it. Okay, new plan. I'm happy you're able to come by, Alistair. I understand if you have to go to bed because, you know, you have to wake up early tomorrow. That's understandable. A battle between two dragons is actually a deadly verbal debate? Nani? Oh, thank you for the raid, Ryan. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Ryan, 24. Nope. Yeah, Jump Force. Gotcha. Do dragons even fight each other anymore since they're all being, like, raised from the dead to cause mischief? Oh, is this the way in? No. This is the real endgame puzzle of the game is trying to leave Markarth. Let it be known Todd is trying to kill me. Oh, maybe that was a door I have to open. I, like, really don't remember anything about this game. Yep, City Gate. Let's wander the wilds, looking for adventure, looking for foe to slay. Yeah, Todd is he is not pulling any punches tonight. Oops. No. No. Gosh darn it. Got that and that. Alright, let's try this Karthspire place. Let's give it an adventure. Michael isn't here to protect us. That's the problem. Normally he makes all the offerings to Todd to prevent this. Oh, that's very sweet, Ryan. I appreciate it. You're more than welcome to go raid other people. It's not a big deal. I'm happy for you to spread your love around, but I am very appreciative that you're so considerate as to raid me. Oh, hello, Fox. I'm not here to hurt you. Oh my gosh, Pumph, thank you for the gift subs. I'm sure that Ziaz and Doodle will really appreciate those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. Thank you so much, Pumph. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, you look like you want to fight. Scavenger? Oh, jeez. He actually does a lot more damage than I thought he would. Ah! Decapitation! You love to see it. Oh, thank you for the resub, Pomp. I really appreciate it. Arise, brave knight. You're such a sweetheart. I'm so happy you think of me as a great streamer to watch. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. I can't believe it's been 4 months already. Apparently I have a torch. Probably from that, like, spider cave that we were in. Oh, you equipped her with sword abilities? Awesome, awesome. That scavenger did surprising damage for just, like, a rando. I wonder if there's a cave over there. We're on a quest for adventure and things to slay. We have tasted blood, but we crave more. You're bear. Oh, jumpin' Lydia. Another bear for that random lady who hates bears, who's really good at fisting people. Ooh, fire swords. Fire swords are cool. Oh. Is that a wolf? Oh no, it was a crab. I was about to say, I hope it was a wolf. Gotta get back in the true Skyrim experience by murdering wolves. Huh. I'm not able to jump this? I guess not. Oh, thank you for the hug, Lord Ares. I appreciate it. Big hugs back. Hello, Billbuck. Welcome to the stream. Alistair Forgle, I just shouted you out earlier. I was talking about our D&D stream. Fuzzball, can you please shout out Alistair? Goddamn right I'm killing Alistair. Alistair Forgle is our big demon daddy manager. Panty Donation Foundation. Welcome to the stream, Panty Donation Foundation. Happy to have you. My stream is now complete. I've got all the panties I could ever need donated. But yeah, Alistair's a great streamer. He's got a wonderful model, and he's gonna be our fantastic DM tomorrow night. So be sure to check out his page, give him a follow, and go watch our D&D stream tomorrow night. Oh, whatever. I'm also a fan of hugs, obviously. Doing your usual panty raid. Joke's on you, I don't wear panties. Oh, hello, Blaze Lantern. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have ya. We're just talking about panties. Pantsup? What a response, Fuzzball. What a response. I understand, Panny. I understand. It's a sacrifice for the cause. JK Doodle. I do in fact wear panties. I'm so hyped for this picture, by the way, Doodle. I can't wait to see it. Dishnik Yal discovered. Oh, thank you for the follow, Intake 1. I appreciate it. Welcome to the page. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Also, thank you for the resub, NJ Chef. Arise, brave knight. Well, I haven't started talking about femboys yet, Master Fail, so... I just stole Astolfo's panties. I think his would be too small for me. Oh, this belongs to somebody? What the... Not since the incident.
We don't know you, and we don't want you here. Leave, Outlander.
Okay, I guess some random orc place. Funny fact, Lord Ares, the picture, from what I've been told, is in fact of Obsidia and Astolfo. Are you having a good night, Intake? I'm happy to have you come by. I really appreciate the follow. Normally, we're less lewd, but then when I start talking about Astolfo's panties, I just can't help myself. I hear bear. There you are. Got him. Oh, we getting attacked by another bear? Oh, yep. I wonder if they have any children that I can kill. Got him right through the mouth. You love to see it. You have to prove to the orcs you're pog, otherwise they'll think of you as cringe. You have to show that you're based. Wow, the Osakan, wow. Could barely resist joining the fight. I like it, I like it. Saki, are you asking how Astolfo fits into panties? Was that your question? Because the answer is one leg at a time. Oh, you sweet summer child. I hate to tell you this, Saki, but, even with that anatomy, you can still wear panties. I know this from experience. It's just a little bulgier than it would be otherwise. I don't know. I'm lost. I was trying to get to the tower, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. We're lost, super lost. But welcome to the stream, the Osakan. I appreciate bad puns. The Pantsu Nation accepts all into her bosom. Yeah, and there's certain, like, cuts of panties that you can't really... Well, you could wear them. It's just going to be uncomfortable for you and likely impractical. Oh, the Osakin. We are all about our Astolfo here. I'm like Astolfo's #1 fangirl, so. Oh, bad guys. So we talk about Astolfo a lot in this stream. And off with his head! And Lydia trying to steal my kill. Ah, can't even loot her body. There we go. Well, can I? Nani? I can only loot her foot. Yeah, don't worry about it. I like puns, and I like Astolfo. That is correct, Doodle. Those are in fact the most comfortable. I'll take #2 fangirl of Mordred, because I do love me my Mordred. Oh god, I'm gonna try saving before walking into this thing, just to see if we're gonna crash. Okay, we didn't have the pre-crash, the saving crash. Yeah, like, thongs are, while generally sexy, they are not very practical when, you know, when you got it going on down there. There's just not enough coverage. But hipsters in boy shorts look very good. Where are we? Oh, this is dwarf stuff. Should I be breathing right now? Oh, I can level up. Apparently holding my breath was quite the achievement. Oh no, stomachs are very hot. I will not dispute that. A flat tummy is quite choice. Shimapan pattern hipsters. What's that? Oh, is that like the blue and white stripe ones, or that you always see in like anime? What was I putting points to? Should I be breathing? I need 60 for that. Nope. Astolfo is best boy. That is, without a doubt, never in dispute. Yeah, Apocrypha was not a very good show. And there's a lot of reasons for that, which I've talked about many times. One of the biggest reasons being, of course, the fact that they had too many characters, and they really should have just focused it in on Mordred and Astolfo as the MC servants, and then their masters as the MC masters. But am I like out of like stuff that I use regularly? But yeah, Astolfo was the best part. Mordred was the second best part. No. I don't know. I guess we'll put points in destruction. Oh, sweet. We can't do it. We're not good enough. We'll put a point in restoration. Well, that's not bad. Hearing 50% more. I can get behind that. Hello, Tall Spirit. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Oh, I appreciate that you found me in the recommended, but so far it's been very pog, so you deserve a follow. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Oh, it's Strider. What a cutie. And Moth Mother, two adorable little streamers. Oh my gosh, how can I can't put more points into smithing, Fuzzball. I tried. I'm like 10 points short of orc armor. But welcome. Thank you for coming by, Strider and Moth Mother. I'm so happy to have such wonderful cuties. A cute burb and a cute moth. And hello, Michael. Well, we're playing Skyrim just for you, Michael. So I'm sorry if you're not in your camp, but at least you get to see this. Is this really all there was in here? Oh, you found me too because of recommended? Well, golly gee, makes me feel special. We've just been having a night talking about how to have panty bulges and why Astolfo is best boy and you know, an obsidious tree. Oh, awesome. Yeah, oh my god, I love Mordred. Like, in context, oh, thank you for the follow, the Osakin. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Yeah, in context, like above my computer is 4 disc plates, one of which is Mordred, flanked by 2 Astolfos, and then the top one is a Nero. So, yeah. Was that all there was here? Like, clear it already, I guess? I guess. You're not new to the channel, Master Fel, but I'll still say hi. Yeah, Mordred was so good. I almost felt like they did her dirty by not doing more of the series about her as a main character. Shut up, Master Fail. You know how I feel about Artoria. Yeah, I bought them on sale from, like, you know, YouTube people always get sponsored by Displate, so I got them for like 30% off each, but I really wanted some anime swag above my computer. So, god damn it, I'm still in that thing. Hello, little Foxerino. Hello. Oh, you're a brave one. You ran right by me. I could have killed the hell out of you. I hate Artoria. I hate Artoria so much for so many reasons. Stop giving me the stupid... Wait, I sense evil. A bear! Yeah, I think Artoria is a pretty trash character and definitely does not deserve to be like the banner girl of fate. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jen Farke. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. But yeah, Moth Mother, we were talking about me wearing Astolfo's panties and why I think they'd be too small for me. And then Saki was like, can you even do that because of, you know, anatomy? And I'm like, oh, yes, you can. You just hear somebody say under the breath, wow, how brave. I could have killed the hell out of you. But yeah, Astolfo is best waifu, and I will say that till the day I die. And then what was it? I have to, since we hit 750 followers, I have to buy my Astolfo NSFW body pillow, as I promised I would do. Oh, there's nothing here. Want to know who is also best waifu? Who is it? Shut up, Strider! I will time you out with this Artoria nonsense. Oh, thank you for the host, Jen Fark. I'm just gonna call you Jen, unless that's wrong. Oh, Aries, you're so sweet. Yeah, he is technically a saber. He's a Christmas saber. Oh, I'm glad you like Obsidia. For those of you who are new to the stream, my name's Obsidia. I am a Death Knight. That thing circling behind my head is a halo made out of spinal cords. Those are the big questions I usually receive. I hope you enjoy your time here. We love Astolfo, we hate Artoria, and we give lots of hugs. That's kind of the Obsidia experience in summary. When you say the best of Death Knights, all I can think of, all I can think of is the meme where it's like the dog who meets the Grim Reaper, and he goes like, "Was I a good boy?" And he's like, "No, I hear you were the best boy." And it was I a good Death Knight? I hear you were the best Death Knight. I actually, like, refuse to look at lewd Artoria art because of how much I hate Artoria. Also, because Artoria art generally has far less of the anatomy that I like involved in my my lewd. Which is also why I watch a lot, or I read a lot of Astolfo stuff. Where do I sign the premium sheets of permanent stay? There's actually, God, we talk about Astolfo so much in this channel. Is she a Death Knight? More of a Best Knight? What the? Stop shooting me, lady. Oh God, I have to heal. Cranberries. Come on, where's my heals? What do you call a knight with Obsidia? A best knight? What did I do to your mind, Saki? God, arg! Get back here! I'm trying to kill you! There we go. Dumb lady. She's trying to shoot me with an arrow. You are. Gotta duck and weave. Ooh, you see that Matrix juke there? Oh, well, that didn't work. I look up Art of Mordred a lot. I do too. Mordred and Astolfo, basically my tops. Even though Astolfo is never a top to me. Yeah, mages always seem more powerful when I'm fighting them than when I try to use any of my spells. Huh. Oh yeah, it's the... Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh god, they hurt. I forgot how much they hurt. Oh, we gotta heal. I'm getting straight rocked by this guy. Gotta pay the troll toll. If you want to get this Obsidian soul. What the? Where are you, you little bird? Hey, hey, don't you parry me. You die, that's what you do. Yeah, for one of my mods apparently disables the torsos on those guys. Off with her head! Yes, continue to rupture blood. Time to loot the bodies. Huh. Pretty cool looking axe, even if it's trash. It's a good trash. Oh, hi, Wee William. Welcome to the stream. How am I so cute? I'm just a simple death knight. Any cuteness is purely coincidental. Oh god, yep, you're right, Aries. You're right. The Forsworn are kinda trash, just like Artoria. That's a good time to start smithing. Don't mind me, game. Don't mind me. Just killing all the Forsworn and now using their stuff to make things. A wholesome activity. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Astolfo is always a bottom to me. I know some people like top Astolfo, but not me. I like him small and weak. Got it. Loot. just murdering bandits. You love to see it. You love to see it. As Fabuki from Hololive saying friend, friend. Oh, Skyrim mods. What a kooky world. Shoot. Shoot. So close. There we go. Oh, trash. Trash, trash, trash. Imagine if this apothecary walks up to your house. You're suffering from the flu, and he reaches into his pocket, and all he takes out is a single carp. Hi, Nim. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. River Betty, Bramble Jam. Go. Black Mesa that changes the shotgun blast out of Gura's. Ah. I love mods. Mods are just so ridiculous. So for those of you who don't know, because you're new to the channel, this is my first time ever playing Skyrim. So that's one of the reasons why we're not playing with that many mods, just some like bug fixes, like immersion stuff, and graphical improvements. Because I wanted the authentic Skyrim experience, which from what I gathered is mostly just the game crashing a lot. Yeah, I have to say, when it comes to Astolfo things, I've probably seen 90% of what the internet has to offer for him. And I would say about 95% of that is lewd. And I would have to say 100% of that is A-okay. Oh. Yeah, this is my first time, so like I don't have all that mod requirement or anything, since this is all a new experience to me. Where am I?
Show me what you got.
What the hell? Oh, thank you for the redeem, Alistair. Let's get this big Death Knight hug out there after I grab this random loot. Alright, get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a ah! There you go, a big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed that. Adds in an Astolfo model to Serious Sam 4. Well, you should have seen it when we were playing Fate Extella Link, and I have Astolfo in a swimsuit running around being constantly looted, possibly by Death Knights. Aw, you love to see all those hugging utensils. Man, I am just killing my water tonight. I'm actually probably gonna have to take a water break to get more water. I guess it's all this talk of Astolfo. It's just, ooh, really leaving me parched. Guess I'm just too thirsty. Ha ha ha! The best number. That's correct.
Please don't. Now you're mine.
Lydia, I'm sure you can handle that for a second as I loot. Okay, I guess not. Yeah, the Nero as like the giant chibi model was possibly the greatest costume ever in that game. I was so happy that I bought that on sale because that skin was amazing. I gotcha, Socken. Like, I like it. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game, really, so it's fun, and I love Fate so very much. Like, I was giving Mothmother, like, my Fate watch guide list of, like, which series to watch in what order for it. And so, like, I am all about that Fate life. Never read the novels. I've only ever read the doujins. Oh, good old Chuck. Charlie Chuck Charlemagne. Hey, rude lady. How about you die? And... yeah! Ha 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 ha! That's what happens when you lose your head in battle. Ha 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 ha. I can't find her body. Too many doors. It's not bright enough. I know, God, Charlemagne and Astolfo are like the broiest bros. Like, everything about why Astolfo is just so silly makes perfect sense after you meet Charlemagne. Like, this was his boss. Yeah, she really should have watched her head. Oh, that was a trap. Ooh, a lever. Nice. Hydrate, Obsidian. Make sure you're sitting properly. Oh, that's literally a trap. Give me that. Yeah, my biggest problem when I sit is no, this is Patrick. I always sit with my legs crossed when I'm in my chair, so I cramp up sometimes. Astolfo does have the best noble phantasm in the game. Is the horn. Doot! Doot! Don't doot! Alright, I'll do the Nyan in just a second. Okay. Well, we may not have Tama or Nor here, but I think I can still channel all of those kitty vibes. So, here we go. Paws are up, side to side. You know what that means. It's kitty time. Meow. 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 You chose wisely, Strider. We have a Katie. Oh, that's not the right button at all. Meow, meow. There we go. Cute, so cute. I'm glad you like the Nya. You listen here, Nya. Aw, thank you for the huggle wuggle. Nani? Oh, it takes me outside. Only now to poof with a big from on my face and al dente. With a big grin on your face and plenty of al dente. Strider, I always take such pleasure in leaving you so al dente whenever you come by my streams. Okay, I can call our favorite master of memes a good boy. Oh, Michael. You should thank Cygnus so much for doing this redeem for you. Because now I get to say to everybody what they've already known all along and what they've been thinking. And that you are such an amazing person, such a wonderful member of my community, and truly the master of memes. I'm so honored to have your love and support, Michael. So I want you to know that you, Michael, yes, you are such a good boy. You're such a good boy. And there's nothing that will change that, Michael. There you go, Michael. I hope you enjoyed that. I think I just went in a circle. For those of you new to the stream, I'm generally always lost, so just be aware of that. Heck? Did I really kill everyone? I did not. There are still people alive somewhere. How do I get up to that guy to kill it? Alright, cool, Lydia. You know, just leave me here. This was clearly the wrong way. Came for Skyrim, stayed for Obsidia. Aww. I'm glad that you want to stay for this. There are still people alive. We need to correct this. I have a question for you. Why are you still alive? Oh, it's another torso-less boy. Got him. I like that I killed him like an anime character. Like I slashed and then turned around and it was like, all I can imagine was like sheathing my greatsword. Ome wabu shinderu. Well, that looks pretty cool. Oops. Wrong button. Them being alive is a crime punishable by death. I agree. I very much agree. Why are they obsessed with shorts sheet thing? Because it's a flex. It's just a really big flex. I also think it has something to do with like Japanese sword fighting, teaching you like it's all about the draw, like the draw and slash on somebody. So it's like if you can kill them with like that first swing, it's probably like a big deal. He rounded the corner, was immediately killed.
Now you're mine.
Ah! It's like, how do these people see? It's so dark.
You won't get the best of me. Come and get the Forsworn.
I love that they're considerate enough to just die while along the path I'm walking. Play chicken with Todd and try fast traveling. I'll give it a try once we clear out this dungeon. I think we might have re-zeroed our way out of the problem. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zura10. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. We're just killing people and running around Skyrim. And I am lost because it's so dark. But I hope you're having a great night, Zura10. I'm happy to have you here. We were talking about Astolfo, talking about panties, talking about Astolfo's panties. You know, we've been very busy. Jetstream Sam from MGR Revengeance. Huh. That is very interesting. I haven't heard of that before. Sorry, Lydia. Whew! I almost slashed you. Such variety, must say so. Can you even spell obsidian? Are there multiple of the same ruins? What? Can you even spell obsidia? God damn it, I ruined the joke. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna try fast traveling. Here we go. Oh, we did it! Big hype up in here. Look at these nerds. Was it in this room or was it another room? Nope, not that one. This one. I know, we did it without crashing. Huge step forward.
I don't want to see you. Hundreds of years have gone into us. Excellent. I'll start translating it. Shouldn't take me more than a day or two.
God, Urag is such a nerd.
I only just got my hands on it. I can only work so quickly.
I gave you at least 10 seconds. Why have you not translated it?
I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Selling random trash.
Until next time.
The main reason why I went here in the first place was because I needed a place to store all my dragon bones. So, I'm not really trying very hard on the mage quest. I just also happen to be here. What do we got for quests? Go to Solitude. Solstheim. Or Solschleim. Okay, Ares. Oh, Ares, thank you so much for doing this redeem. I'm always so thankful to have you in my community, and coming to my streams and giving me hugs. You know how much I appreciate everything about you. And so I'm just saying what we've all been thinking, Ares. And isn't that obvious? It's of course that you, yes you are my little PogChamp. And there's nothing that can change that. Oh, well, I'm glad you decided to give me another try, Osakin. Give me the old college try. Where the heck was this place? I remember it being a thing. I don't know. We're gonna go to Solitude. Heck it. Poggers!
Oh.
That's some pretty pog money. Alright. Skyrim had so many dragon bones it would lag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I always see that meme about having so many books in the house that it would lag out and crash the game. Oh my gosh, you almost didn't stick around, Cygnus? Imagine how different your world would be. If you would have just seen this little Death Knight after the Haruka raid and just been like, oh, I guess she's cute. I'm gonna move on with my life. I know I would be for the worse not having you in my life. Oh my god, is that city is all the way up there? Aww. Well, I'm glad you decided to stick around, and I've been able to give you so many hugs since. I'm gonna eat the hell out of that firefly. Yeah, it was actually a Skyrim stream, yep. I remember my game crashed a couple times. I feel like I went the wrong way. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? I appreciate it, Pomp. I'm glad Haruka brought me so many cuties. With their particularly cute patooties. Yeah, I don't really say Pog, like, in my life. I have gotten in the habit of saying hype and cringe a lot in my life, which I do somewhat regret. Yeah, that was my second week ever of streaming when Haruka raided me. Back when I was quite the nervous bean. Yeah, Haruka Caribou. She rated me my second week streaming, which was very hype. You unironically say cringe IRL. That's kind of cringe, fam. Oh, it is. It is. Like, I am such a sucker for those phrases that you say ironically and then you stop and then you just start saying it. Like, obvi was a word that I said to make fun of my friend because he would always say obvi and I'd be like, it's obviously. And then I started saying it and now I can't stop. It's been years. Hi, Scarth. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Yeah, Haruka surprisingly rated me my second week streaming, and a lot of cuties in my chat right now were people from that stream. Yeah, I get that, Osakin. I get it. They always say that's like one of the problems when like the streamer you like gets bigger and bigger is that they have less time to spend but like interacting with individual viewers and stuff. Like, you want to see them succeed, but you do miss out on your time being able to chat with them and be focused on them and everything. So it's a real mixed blessing. Master Fail was also here day one. So was Tamatobe. What the hell? Yeah, like, of course, it's great to see them succeed. If, if I got to the point that I had 1,000 people watching me at any given, stream, I'd be super hype. But, like, I get it. Oh, hello, the great Zelos. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Thank you for the follow. I feel like I missed how to get to the city. I definitely did. Gosh darn it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dio Belly. Or Dio Bell. Welcome, welcome. I thought it was a follow, but it turns out it was you, Dio. Please don't leave my stream. But thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. I don't have a sense of direction. I have a sense of misdirection. Boo! Podsidia strikes again. So for those of you new to the stream, you can see the kind of cringe that my viewers deal with on a daily basis. But I hope you're all having a great night. I appreciate you guys coming by. Yeah, Dio, I'm a huge Astolfo fangirl, so Astolfo's big here, but like, I'm not gonna say Fate Apocrypha is a good anime, because it's not. It has good moments, and it has good characters in the form of Astolfo and Mordred, but it is not a great series at all. Yeah. I actually say that in real life. I'm like, I can't even walk straight. For those of you new to the stream, my name is Obsidia. I am a Death Knight, and that ring behind my head is a halo made out of spinal cords. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. East Empire Company Warehouse. That sounds like something we could rob. Oh yeah, and those are my socials. If you want some of that sweet, sweet Obsidia action. Oh, thank you for the redeem, Cygnus. Time to get some spine donations. Oh, this poor guy. Get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a burr. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I watch anime all the time, partially because I like specifically watch comedy anime, like really silly, like slice of life stuff and stuff, because I'm a very sad person in a lot of aspects of my life, so watching silly anime makes me feel happy. Oh, Dragon Maid is so good. I love Dragon Maid. Oh wow, these horses are in sync. Oh, they lost it. Well, I'm not sad right now, Fuzzball, but I appreciate it. It's just, sometimes life is tough. And even a big, strong Death Knight can be a sad bean. That's why I like to watch really silly anime. And stream really sillily. Which is also why I don't play Hollow Knight anymore.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
More like Sadia. Oof. Oof.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home.
Yeah, I didn't watch the English version of Dragon Maid.
Lock the city gate.
Because I generally I prefer subs to dubs.
Best she know now.
Why'd you time out Master Fail? Kana must be protected at all costs. She is a total sweet bead.
You betrayed the people of Solitude.
But the main dub that I like, well, there's two dubs that I really like. One of them is what's it called? Konosuba. I actually really like the dub of Konosuba. And then I really liked the dub of My Hero Academia. I love the All Might voice for it. Oh, this guy's about to... The Imperials are very about their public executions.
I go to Solitude.
What was it? And then, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun was also, it's a good dub.
I think I expected more.
I've seen that meme about which is better, the English or Japanese dub of King of the Hill.
Yes?
Remember, King of the Hill is the best anime.
Mind yourself in my city, lass. You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve.
Yeah, Darkness's VA is great. I think she's also the same VA as Artoria in Infinite Blade Works, which I will not hold against the voice actress, but because I'm like, she does a very good female knight voice. So, like, I can get behind that. And then, I love Kazua's voice in English, too. It is just so exasperated. That's why, like, I'm watching, Isekai Quartet on Funimation, and it's funny hearing the dubs for things like... Because I'd never listened to the dub of ReZero before, and I'm like, wow, this is terrible. I'll tell you what, Bobby, Boku no Pico is the best anime of all time. Darkness! You know, my partner says that Aqua is one of, like, my 3 anime characters to describe me as. But I really feel like Darkness is probably a bit more controlling than Aqua these days. She and I just have a connection.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's
Well,
doing.
Darkness is the best waifu of the show,
Smuggle some equipment to
followed
the embassy.
by Lich.
Don't plan on bringing anything else in with
I
you.
mean, Wiz.
But now I'm
Sorry,
taking
Wiz.
security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me.
Wiz is that beautiful,
She promised
thick,
that she's sending someone who knew what they were doing.
thick undead
You actually
waifu. How
make
can
it
you
out
go
alive.
wrong?
I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember?
Yeah, I don't care, bro. Oh, they were talking about a Kingdom Hearts. Oops, sorry. I can only think of Konosuba when I think of darkness.
Sorry, it doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground.
You are correct, Fuzzball. You are correct.
Alike. So why not take the next step?
I think probably one of my favorite episodes of Konosuba is when they go to Darkness's family home in season 2, and you know it's her constantly talking to how her betrothed is like too nice and caring, and she needs a trash person like Kazuma.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war,
I would say probably my favorite 2 episodes is that episode, and then the episode where Kazuma gets the choker.
We have an interest in one of those boats.
Where he gets the choker that's gonna kill him in like 3 days, and he just like makes Darkness do like sit-ups and push-ups and stuff. And then he's just laying on Lich's thighs, talking about how cool they are. La Latina.
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were...
Oh, well, thank God. There's so many episodes I like when they go to the town of Aqua's worshippers, they're all psychopaths who think that Aqua is a heretic for saying that she's the goddess.
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they
The
wash
Cabbage
us.
Monster episode.
Maybe
God.
they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Konosuba is probably my favorite isekai. It's so dumb, but I love it. Because I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and the party in Konosuba is literally every D&D party.
Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed?
Yeah, explosion!
What would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic...
I was gonna leave you all alone, but every day you come to my castle and you keep hitting it with explosion.
It would be...
I like what Darkness is saying. Well, I'll just have to offer my body to the Dulad to do with as he wishes. And he's like, oh my God, leave me alone, you crazy lady.
Well-made arrow strikes. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammer, where the dragon attacked. We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should start selling arrows.
Yeah, that is also true, Master Fail.
Against a dragon. Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow.
I was about to say lewd. City that's entirely white, covered in lewd.
Black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run
Oh,
down
she
to the
looks
dock?
terrible.
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East
Why,
Empire
hello,
company
King
has
Demon
given
Lord.
me.
Welcome
I
to
need
the
someone
stream.
To convince them to release it.
The finest fish here.
Get your fresh food and produce here.
Great. Get back to me when you're done, and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
Straight from the fjord.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek.
Wow, what a pushy lady.
The taste of home and heart.
All sorts of things involving him capturing her and making her a slave. Yep, very true.
Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
I like it when she's talking, once again at her house, and she's like, yeah, and then he'll get old and drunk, and he'll make me go to work every day as he just sits on the couch, you know, living his desolate life, and then I'll come home, and I'll be like, hey, why don't you do something? And he was like, why are you talking back to me, woman? And then he'll throw a beer bottle at my head.
Perhaps you could spare a tomato.
Yeah, she's talking about everything, and she doesn't talk about the garlic cloves she clearly has right in front of her.
That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous.
When the Karen works at the place you're trying to shop. Oh, we've gotten a woo. Well, thankfully, Yuko is back upstairs, so I can channel all of that big small wolf energy.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
So here we go. Let's get this woo ready. Woo! 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 There you go. That's it, woo.
Taste of home and heart.
I'll shove your fish off the air. Ta.
Plenty of fresh fish for you. Sorry, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions.
Big smile,
The
woo.
child feels what she will.
Where do you catch the fish?
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire Company workers and those red wave thugs.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
No, I think that's a alchemy place. I wish I had a coconut. I love
If you're
coconuts.
looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline
You're a
Moran.
traveler, correct?
Nope.
Have you been to Whiterun?
Have you been to Whiterun? Actually, yes, I have been to Whiterun.
Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the
Okay, Ares.
I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately.
Artorias sucks.
tried talking
She
to
is
her,
unworthy of
but
Excalibur.
hasn't helped.
Long live Astolfo and Mordred. There you go, Ares. A message I can get behind.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. No. Mostly, I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Mothall should be able to help. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like.
I don't think there are coconuts in this game. I don't imagine a lot of coconuts find their way up to Scandinavia.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Literally, I tried to...
look like an adventurous.
I was trying to buy stuff, and then you wouldn't let me.
Execution. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music,
What a
or brewing,
terrible name
you can
for
at
your
least talk
bar.
to Corpus.
The Winking
He can fill you in on
Skeever.
any of the latest gossip. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. People
Oops.
to see and places to go, huh? If you're looking for potions,
Sorry about that.
perhaps.
I didn't
But
realize there was
necessary.
another conversation
My-
choice.
She wouldn't have to be there at all. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude.
Are you
Ulfric
trying to
has
say
been
that
nourished
coconuts
by
migrate,
and walks
Osakin?
and ride right back out.
Alright, well have a good... Wow, the teleportation. Have a good nap, Demon Lord. Thank you for coming by.
I understand you're an important person. I'll catch up with you later.
I am an important person. They call me a Thane.
It's good to
Insane
see
in the
Ah,
Memthane.
so you're an alchemist then?
Let's sell you some trash. Oops. I love how just selling people things gets me extra speech. Oh, you bring up a good point. I do like taking your I do like giving you my money. Hey. Question of weight ratios. A 5-ounce bird cannot carry a 5-pound coconut.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
If it's an African swallow, well, an African swallow may be, but definitely not a European swallow.
I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Being old's not so bad.
I haven't seen that movie in years, but I used to love it. Saw it so many times as a kid. Your stuff. Now money give erg. Speech +1.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the... What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Nope.
Take a look.
Darn it!
An archer.
Keep
I've got
misclicking.
just what you need.
Nope, I am clicking the right thing. It's just exiting me out of it.
I've got just what you need.
Let me sell you things. Okay, well, I guess that was it.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
I wonder if the troll skull is there just like flex, like, look at the things we kill! You need arrows that can slay any foe? Well, look at this troll! Or look at what it used to be, at least. That third hole right up there between the eyes, that's from my product. Please come down to... Fiata's Fletcher! And get these grade A troll-slaying arrows. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen it in years. I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, you scrape that pelt. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Wow, you're just like shanking through it. See how that dagger passes through it. Jeez.
Just arrive in the city? Is it true what they say that food, experience, and a roof over my head in the finest city in Skyrim? If
Finest
money's
city
all you
in
can
Skyrim.
give, then you end up like Jari Ra, plague on the city. Captain Aldous can't prove it, but that Argonian is up to no good. I like you. No man is a match for a dragon.
Oh, you scrub. I've killed so many dragons. All I do all day, every day, is kill dragons. This blacksmith has quite a house. Trying to find that dude to hire me to work for the Legion. Oh, this... I probably should have walked the extra 5 feet before I said that.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
What a flex. He's like just randomly slashing it in the air. Yeah, look at how fast I drew that sword. Temple.
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and
Yep, time to join the Legion.
No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified.
Ave. Ave,
Being
Imperator.
honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did.
Rogue Legion. You know what they say, profligates like you belong on a cross.
Generally, posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know.
Uh-oh.
The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak.
Skirmishes there have been violent.
He sent out a party to scout the area.
This guy is doing like a really bad Schwarzenegger impression.
None of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told. Yes? Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle ready.
Even if the battle is with a dragon.
Aren't you? I'm sort of hoping you are going to fight the dragons for us. A normal man is no match for a dragon.
I don't know, I've seen the guards do pretty well with me helping them against a dragon.
Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up. Concentrate.
Independent Vegas.
May the divines guide him.
It's on the house. That was a great name for the achievement when you let Mr. House win, where it was called like the house always wins.
Soon you will all see battle. What you do here today may well save your lives.
It's a shame that New Vegas like perpetually crashes on Steam, because Yuko was streaming it and having a lot of fun, but the game not only crashes, but it crashes and then like also crashes every other program with it. So they had to stop running it, which is sad. I used to love New Vegas. I beat it like 4 times with that to get every ending. Tullius, hey, remember me?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Don't you remember you tried to execute me?
Right, Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Rika?
I'm a freaking thing, bro.
I suspect
Calm
they have
down.
use for
Stay
someone
in your
resourceful
lane.
Like you. Not many survived, Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Try to brain search. Wow, she is like right up on him.
What's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim?
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me.
Yeah, like, and then when you got Fisto Roboto and you got to give him a
I don't
whirl.
often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I can handle anything you throw
Is
at me.
that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Her level of smug disdain giving this quest. Oh my god.
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Is that all you got, robot? Hey, Ashishin, welcome. Yuko and I always like to quote, God, what was his name? There's like the head scientist at Helios 1 for the NCR, and you're like talking to him, and he has like no actual technical training or anything. And there was like, yeah, man, they were looking for people who had a degree in theoretical physics. So I told them I had a theoretical degree in physics, and they hired me. And I just love that. Like in Crusader Kings 3, I got stuck with an archbishop who had basically zero skill in religion. And so I just joked like to Yuko, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this archbishop who was like, yeah, man, they were just hiring people with degrees in theoretical Catholicism. So I said I theoretically had a degree in Catholicism.
Planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
Stormcloak
He
rebels.
doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
What the rebels like to
Every
forget
day
is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening. The Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call.
Protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage a city.
Think you've got the medal, huh?
You people
Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion.
Oh, that would be really helpful, Paladin. If you wanna join my noble house in Crusader Kings 3, let me know. And I could definitely use a reliable and competent ordained religious figure.
You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, oh, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly,
Adventus
the Empire's stretched a little
Cassinius.
thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements. So we've been forced to recruit locally.
I feel very on the spot right now. Everybody's looking at me.
Things will get back to normal soon enough.
Your concerns are duly noted, Leggett. but
Until next time.
I assure you, this war will be over in another
That roll of paper, when I first saw it, I was just like, man, that is a huge blunt.
Imperial loyalists and Skyrim citizens alike. And it's winning the rebels' support where they had none before.
Okay, so I talked to them to get the quest. Where's Fort Hagelblargen? Up there. Okay. I think I need to sell more stuff. Hello? Hello? People that I can sell things to.
But those tendrils bind our reality together.
You never said you were a competent paladin? Well, you seem pretty competent to me. I think of you as a pretty grade A bean. Well, looks like we're about ready to do the exasperated. Just teleport back to Winterhold, because I know where the merchant is there.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kyne's Grove.
Have you heard about the bird? I said a ba bird. Part of the word. Yep, we're going to Winterhold. I can't find it here. But are you eager, Paladin? Are you ready? Hopped up? Rearing to go? No, that's not what I want at all. I want this lady. Darn it. Alright, it's 3 a.m. Let's go 8 hours. I'm just gonna stand out here in the cold. Don't mind me. I'm a tough Nord lady.
I'll sell just about. I do what's necessary so we can get by.
I sell just about anything.
Bit of that.
You. Dinner, a bath, wa, ta, chi. Do. Really should put that in my case back at the college. Because I don't really need it. Thought I had a ruined book in here. I guess. Or maybe it's a misc. There's the ruined book. Heck you. Oh, that's a for cranberries. You'll never come home to an Argonian wife asking that question. Whoa! Lifts her tail. For those of you who are new to the stream, you should know that I've been asked to read the Lusty Argonian Maid on stream several times. And the recordings of those are on YouTube. There are 3 versions. There's one where I read it doing I do a very cheesy line. I do it in a very cheesy porn star voice. There's another one where I did it with another streamer, Calarothama. And then there's a third where I do it in Spanish, as requested by Pasta Bolognese. Definitely should be noted, I don't speak Spanish, so I just did my best. Based off of Pasta's recommendation to do it. And no, I don't do that line to Yuko, Fuzzball. I've got different things I say to Yuko to get them ready. Suna 4th? What's the 4th version I'm going to do? Store. There we go. I gotta eat a whole bunch of random stuff in my inventory. Sweet, sweet, delicious random junk. That's basically the Obsidia standard. It's just guzzling random things I find on the ground. All spells cost 3% less. These are all pretty terrible. We'll go with just more speech. I don't need fire resist right now. Okay. There. Do you think I might find one directed by Shakespeare? Oh, the one where it was like the Google Translate version? Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember him mentioning it. But that's Have I tried the FitnessGram Pacer test? I don't even know what that is. So the answer is no. I'm gonna save just to be certain. Yeah, I remember it getting posted. I just don't remember enough about it. Also, we're gonna pause the game for a second, and I'm gonna turn on my chat. No, I'm gonna turn on my BRB screen for a second because I've been entirely out of Wawa, and I need to go get some more water. So I will be right back. Please be good people in my chat. Don't rough the place up too much while I'm getting water. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Fun story. That is only the second time in the last 4 months of me streaming I've ever done the VRB screen. And both times it was to get water while I was playing Skyrim. Oh yeah, wasn't it like run, you take the Lusty Argonian Maid and then run it through like Google Translate like 5 or 10 times or something? I remember the first time very well. It was when I had just like really introduced all of my redeems, and before I had limits and cooldowns and stuff on them. and people spammed like every one of my redeems that stream. And I went through like 3 or 4 glasses of water because I was talking so continuously. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Cygnus. Look at that skeleton. Ah! Alright, let's go wander into the darkness.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle in? Embassy?
Yeah, that stream was the biggest impetus for me putting cooldowns and restrictions on how many times people could do redeems. Because I spent basically the whole stream just doing the redeems. Oh, I'm sorry. He is just doing his job. It's a living. I should say, but I guess it's an on-living. Oh, hey, Brainbuster, welcome to the stream. Oh, the Arara. Okay, I can do this. For those of you who are new to my stream, we do our Araras a little differently than most. We do them with a little bit of, southern twang. So, Master Fail, if I ever saw you in your room, looking at me, well, Sugar, you know I know you have your eyes solely set on me. I would just walk up to you, striding into that room, maybe at the hot spring. And I would just put one finger under your chin and put my hand against the wall next to you. And I'd look you dead in the eyes, Sugar, and you know I just got 2 words for you. You know what those words are, don't you, Master Fail? Oh, I know you do. Those 2 words are Ara, Ara. Oh, Ara, Ara. There you go, Master Fail. I hope you enjoyed that. Obsidia uses a great sword. That is the canon confirmed Obsidia sword is a great sword. Spilled your nun oil. Oh no, everything's become black. You saw a red desk and you wanted to paint it black. Hello, Siru Pumpkin King. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have ya. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. Oh, it's another fox. Another thing I can horribly murder, but I won't because I love foxes. Unlike those wolves. Maybe it's just the yandere in me, and that's why I kill wolves in these games, because I've got Yuko. I can only have one wolf in my life. Oh, the Thalmar. Fox are friend. You're 100% right on that one. You're a sneaky snake, slithering around. Shimmer, shimmy, shimmy, yeah. I hear menace. I hope a bear tries to jump me. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to get to this fort. Hi, Dad Shady Guy. Yeah, we're gonna be murdering Thalmar later when we sneak into their embassy, I guess. Yeah, the Thalmar are pretty garbage. High elves and dark elves in this game look very alien as well. Not exactly a winning combo of being garbage and looking real weird.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. The United Empire is better for everyone.
You're literally walking in the wrong direction.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion, and I'm going to do that by walking into this known hotbed of criminals. And I'll get just on my game crash.
Ah, gosh darn it. It's not a Skyrim stream. It doesn't crash all this. That one, I didn't even do anything. It usually crashes with fast travels, not just like walking around, living my best life. Lucy, you weren't following me? This is the greatest betrayal in the history of betrayals. Can I have a shout out for Lucy, please? Lucy Bubs is, first of all, a stone cold hottie. Her model is amazing, and the save game's corrupted and can't be loaded. Yay! But yeah, so Lucy's amazing. She's got a great model. She's an incredibly talented artist. And she's going to be one of the people in the D&D campaign I'm playing in tomorrow. She's actually just so funny. She's our big goofy, strong mommy half-elf druid barbarian dandelion with her little snow weasel of cuteness. So I'm super excited to be able to play with her because I've always admired her and just how amazing of an artist she is, and she's super into D&D and can talk about D&D, and she does her own little merchandise and she's basically just amazing. So you guys should definitely check her out. She's gonna have her debut on Sunday with a subathon for it as well, so be sure to swing on by. I know I will. I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh yay, the game's corrupted. Oh god. Well, let's try this one more time. Lucy corrupted my game with her netherworldly powers. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. It's been corrupted. Whew. Okay, well, that was unexpected. Feel free to list troubleshooting. Well, I think this handling the corrupted save file we can do off stream. I don't think people just want to watch Obsidia struggling to uncorrupt her save game. So I know, Lucy, I appreciate the love nonetheless. I'm happy you came here, gave me a follow. Yeah, that was Skyrim. I think that we still have, 45 minutes left to the stream. So, would people like to play marbles? Would people? Because I have that ready if people want to do that. Yep, it's time for marbles. Well, this is a unexpected change of pace, but you know, that's life. Life is unexpected sometimes. So, for those of you who don't know, Marbles on Stream is it's a hilarious marble racing experience. And it's going to be a lot of silliness. You get to compete. Once we get a game going, you'll do !play to join. And we can do some races for the rest of the stream. I need to go change our listing so that we are now reflecting the fact that we have switched to marbles. Marbles on Stream. It is a dream. Get rid of that. Let's do playing with viewers. Okay. Well, there we go. Silliness sounds great while being half drunk. All right, let's get a race going. Let's do a Grand Prix. Where are these all redded out? I'm confused. Are they ones we've played? I think they're ones we played before. We're going to go the Bongo Boogie. That sounds fun. We're going to go Castle Siege. That also sounds fun. And Buckshot. Buckshot, eh? Buckshot. Oh, we need to increase it to 3 maps. Marbles! We got marbles! You come for the Skyrim, you stay for the emergency marbles. Well, what happened at Skyrim was an adorable demon named Lucy Bubs came into my stream, and then my save game got corrupted. So we have had to perform an audible. So we're gonna try and figure out how to fix the corrupted save file off stream, so I'm not wasting your guys' time. But type !play to get a marble with your name on it. Basically, it's all RNG, Master Fail. You're gonna race the marbles. The top 3 people in the race get to audible.com. This stream is brought to you by this change in stream game is brought to you by audible.com. But yeah, so you press !play, you get a marble named after you, and then oh my gosh, thank you for the sub, Cygnus. Thank you for giving it to the Osakan. I'm sure they'll appreciate those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. But yeah, type !play, that gets you a marble with your name on it, and they'll race, and I'll try to do announcements along the way to keep you appraised of what's happening. All right, we're gonna do a 10-second countdown. If anybody else wants to join last minute, !play, please. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody else is going to join, so you guys have the cutting edge here. The top 6. All right, we got ourselves quite a game here. We got 6 people going down. They're racing down the ladders. They're going to the... Who's going to be the first down the pipe? The first down the pipe is Saki, followed by... Oh, Cygnus Fuzzball. Oh, it is all neck and neck right there. Brainbuster pulled up the rear, but Saki is quickly pulling ahead. He's continuing to get that lead, but Killer Fuzzball is coming right behind him. Right on his heels. They got the bounce. Will they get here? Up, they land in red. We got Cygnus, Fuzzball, and Saki neck and neck right next to each other. Up, and are they going up? They're against the wall. They're against the wall. That's a definite slowdown to what we got here. Did somebody already die? The Osakin. Poor the Osakin, already gone. Oh, the humanity. You hate to see it happen. Cygnus and Fuzzball are battling their way down the stairway to try and be the first person down the left side, while Saki is going slow on his own, but there is nobody keeping him down. Up, we got a pop, pop, bounce, and down. Fuzzball and Cygnus going right there with Saki right behind them. Oh, Saki is pulled ahead of Fuzzball. They're speeding ahead of Cygnus. Oh, he continues to go. It is really anybody's game right now. Oh, Cygnus is slowed down to nothing. And Saki is first one down. Fuzzball had too much oomph behind him. Right off the board. Right off the board. And there you go. Our first race, we have Saki coming in first, followed by Master Fail, followed by Cygnus, with Brainbuster coming in fourth. Pour one out for our fallen Fuzzball, and of course the Osakin, because they didn't make it to the end. That was the Bongo Boogie! Okay, everybody, please type in exclamation point play to join the next round! You definitely pulled a Brainbuster, notorious for his defeats, always falling off the map. The man can never make it to the end. Ah, Moth Mother, I'm happy to see you come back here and you're ready to have some Marble Madness. Oh, we got a lot more people showing up this time. We got 3 extra on the board, 4 extra on the board. Is anybody else going to be joining on here? We got plenty more spots. I'm excited that you have mega cute wings. I can't wait to see your model. All right, is there anybody else who wants in on this? All right, we're going to do the 10-second countdown. Did Insanistar manage to jump in this round? Yep, okay. I see her. Okay. Okay, we're working our way down the path, working our way down the path. Whoa, this is quite the map! Look at this! The warscape we are going to be encountering. This isn't a race. This is a death race. Hey, Wokey, welcome to the stream. We are doing marble races. We had a Skyrim save game get corrupted, and so this is our last-minute attempt to salvage the night. Please feel free to jump in on the next round. We will be doing marbles till the end of the stream. There are fireballs. Will this be able to kill you? What will happen? We got Saki, Brainbuster, and Master Fail coming in. They are dodging fireballs left and right and left, up, down, and side to side. Up, Cygnus is pulled at last. Insanistar blazing ahead. Up, dodging the fireball. Oh, did she do it? Did she do it? She's stuck. Apparently the fireball has severely lost her momentum, but now she's pushed and ready to go. Oh, but there's more rocks. The debris is the real foe here, not the enemy in the gates. Up, down, all around. Brainbuster really lagging in behind, followed by Moth Mother. This is raw madness in this map. You don't even know what's going on. Fireballs happening, a surge of authority bringing you from the rear to the front. They want to always be pushing forward, never slowing down. Oh, Ares is getting battered. He can't keep his momentum going. There's too many rocks in the way.
Oh, the fire, it burns! Lord Ares is still ahead somehow, even despite all the obstacles he has confronted along his way. Does he have it in him to be a champion? Cause Insanistar says nay, nay, sir. Nay, nay, indeed. She's wanting it for herself. She's come in, but oh, the rocks stop her again. Oh, Scarth Mahart pulling ahead, and she also gets struck by a rock. The socket is given time for everyone to catch up. Oh, but Saki is now lagging behind. This appears to be quite the bottleneck, but it also means that it has salvaged the opportunities for people to advance. Lord Ares is now in the back. Who could have seen that coming? He used to be the front man here. A real Ford taker. Yeah, this is not the greatest map, I will admit, but I did not know that going into it. How'd you move to dead last? Because the odds were forever not in your favor. But you're not alone back there. You've got Fuzzball. Saki is pulled up front. It is really, there is no telling who's going to be in the front, who's going to be in the back. Everybody is going left, right, side to side, up, down. Where are you going with all this? Yeah, it is kind of boring. I'm not going to lie. But it's almost done. I don't know. This is not a great map design. Not going to lie. Yeah, it's cool aesthetics, I will say that. But we got Brainbuster managing to pull off a first place win. We got Saki, we got Moth Mother in third. Cygnus and Insanistar. And, oh, look at Killer Fuzzball and Scarth all the way back there. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Ares managed to die. I don't know how he pulled that one off. Big rip. Big rip. I guess I'll just die. Fuzzball's not even going to make it to the end of this map. That means 2 maps in a row that he's just failed. We're doing our best. I know. First place goes to Brainbuster, followed by Saki, the Priest of Memes, and Moth Mother. Oh my gosh, we are getting raided by Kalarothama. Thank you for the raid, my little angel friend. I appreciate having you here. Welcome, welcome. Can we have a raid shout out for our cutest Cupid? Big smooches for my darling little girl. Cute Cupid raid, cute Cupid raid. Thank you for the cute Cupid raid. Thank you for the follow, Ryan. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. If you couldn't tell, we were previously playing Skyrim, but my save game got corrupted 2.5 hours in, so we're doing marbles for the rest of the stream while we figure out how to decorrupt the save file. So, but thank you for coming. How was Risk of Rain 2? How is the Donathon going, Callie? I'm super excited. By the way, for those of you who are unaware, Kalarothama is our beautiful little Cupid VTuber. She is a sweetheart and a little small fella, a little small lass, and she does collabs with me doing Code Vein, and she's also super cute and a total sweetheart, and she does, her stream is mature, 18 plus, so keep that in mind if you want to give her a follow, but she does great content, and she is absolutely adorable and hilarious. You hit all of your stretch goals? Congratulations, Callie! That's amazing! Big hype for our Callie in here! Big hype and lots of cheer! Welcome, Callie. I'm so proud of you. And I know how amazing it's going to be for you to get that upgraded computer so that you can play even more fun games and spread more love and hugs and smooches. Big smooches for little angel girls. But yeah, definitely give Callie a check out. She has been a darling friend of the channel. She is a beautiful soul, and I'm not gonna lie, she's sexy as heck. Thank you for the follow, Self and Rose. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. This is the final race of the Grand Prix. If anybody wants to jump in, please type in !play once the map is loaded. !play. Cygnus is welcoming in all of our new raiders with the best way we know how in this stream. A big Death Knight hug. So get your hugging utensils ready, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a blah. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, if I ever accidentally click that map ever again, please just tell me, nay, 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 nay. Do not do it. Callie, I'm not a sweetheart. You're the sweetheart. I'm just a big Death Knight lady, giving hugs and spreading love. All right, we're going to do the 10-second countdown. You'll love to see those hugging utensils out in chat. ! Hug. Last chance to join in. All right, and here we go. What the? That is a map. Oh, and the first one down out the gates is Scarth, followed by Saki, the Priest of Memes, followed by Killer Fuzzball. Is this the redemption arc we've all been waiting for? And Saki is currently taking the head, and followed by Killer Fuzzball and Scarth. They're battling neck and neck. Where's it gonna go? Killer Fuzzball, Scarth, Killer Fuzzball, no. And they go separate ways. They have said, I've had good day with you, sir. I want to go my own path. Followed by Lord Ares, Cygnus, Brainbuster, Mothmother, and Insanistar, taking up the left side. Unfortunately, Obsidian, Masterfail, and the Osican are a little bit lagging behind. Maybe they'll be able to come out from the back. Who knows? You know, if Obsidian's behind you, you're in for a good time. Saki is continuing his lead. He's going to sprout right off the ramp, going into the bullseye. What? How does this work? How does this work? Oh, that's literally the race. Sorry, I did not understand. Hello, Philwolf RT. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some marbles. First place goes to Lord Ares, followed by Master Fail and Scarf Mahart. Fourth place, Fuzzball. Fifth place, Mothmother. Sixth, Brainbuster. And lucky number 7 is our very own Insanistar. Let's see who are our winners. Lord Ares coming in third, followed by Brainbuster, and first place, Saki, the Priest of Memes. Yeah, that was kind of an uninteresting map. Well, you didn't get second Master Fail. That's there was that. Okay, so that was the first one. I'm sorry the maps in that one were a little substandard. Hopefully the next batch will be good. But congratulations, Saki. What would you like? Oh my god, is the marbles gonna crash my game? Crash my stream?
Okay, there we go. I thought the marbles crashed my stream. Yeah, it seems to be dartboard style was for the third round. Okay. It decorrupted itself. Marble Centauri. Multi-lane madness. All right, well, it seems like we were able to recover. It didn't crash my stream, thankfully. It wanted to. I felt the urge. But it thankfully, it juked at the end. That reminds me, I should probably rename the stream to be consistent with the fact that it is now different. Goth Knight GF recovers corrupted save file Skyrim with impromptu marbles. Salvages. All right, there we go. All right. Changes the music for the main menu too. It just works. Sometimes it doesn't just work. Okay, so that's our 3 races we're going to be doing for our next batch. Our next heapin' helpin' of Marble Madness. What the? This is like the devil map. This map is the devil. All right, type in !play to join. I saw that Insanistar did it a little early. That's why I'm reminding. By the way, Saki, you can get a free channel point redeem to go with placing first place in the race. So think about what you want to do. All right. Anybody else want to ! Play to jump in on this marble shenaniganry? Ooh, we got an addition to the pack. One does not simply marble into Mordor. Okay, we're going to do the 10-second countdown. Oh, Cal Rothama's going to jump in. You know, Callie, if you place first place, you get a free channel point redeem. That means you can get very smooched. Okay, well, thank you for coming by, the Osikin. I really appreciated you coming by my stream and enjoying it. Be sure to stop by in any of my socials. We'll just trigger those right now. If you want to follow up with me or join our awesome community, the Eternal Citadel, our Discord, I'll be playing again on Monday. Hopefully doing Code Vein with Callie, but we'll talk about that further. And yeah, thank you for coming by. A free highlight my message. A free I'm new to the channel. Wow, this map is dark, but there's some curly cues and some twisty forks. Cygnus, right out the gate, followed by Mothmother. Does she have what it takes to be able to place first this time? She's got the hunger for victory. But the flippy flop is saying, nay, nay, Saki, await your turn. Because Mothmother is wanting that first place. She craves it. She wants to taste it. But Cygnus is coming in. Oh, Mothmother is down. She fell through the hole, followed by Cygnus, followed by Saki, followed by Calarothama and Scarth by Heart. But the lead that Mothmother has right now is truly daunting. But Saki has said, nay, nay, I'm just going to go off the map. I don't need to win. That's too much. I'm a saint. I like to give to others. Oh, the Osikin's down too. She's in the tunnel of madness, going down the font of fire. But Kala, Rothama, and Cygnus are trailing behind her. Will they have what it takes to? Can they speed themselves up? Saki is flying with the eagles, but Moth Mother continues on the road to victory. Kala, Rothama, though, is speeding. Oh, Phil Wolf, you hate to see it. You were too fast for your own good. Oh, Moth Mother has made the leap of faith and she is going down the tunnel of truth. Will she make it through the tunnel, the lava furrows, or will she simply burn up her lead? Oh, Kala Rothama, right in there. Is she going to make it through the center hole? No, 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 no. She's going to say a lefty loosey, righty tighty. Oh, Moth Mother, you're continuing to race down there. The lead is truly incredible, but Callie is hungry for victory. She wants that redeemed. She can barely taste it. It looks like it's a little bit of a hot potato. Her booty is burning, but she is still flying high, high on victory. That's illegal. Oh, Cygnus, Moth Mother, Callie. Oh, there's been quite an upset here. The lead that Moth had is just quickly evaporating before her eyes. Callie said, "The smooch is mine. I've come here for a raid, but I stay for the smooches." Oh, Moth Mother is truly stuck in her hopes. She's lagging behind. Cygnus is pulled ahead. Will Cygnus make it to the end before Callie can? She seems to be held up in a little throwaway. She's lost all momentum. She's just, it's like she's impotently battering for victory. Moth Mother swinging out of nowhere. She was so far behind, but Cygnus takes the lead. Number 1, Callie, Moth Mother, and Sandystar Fuzzball. They're swinging, they're swooping, they're swishy swashing. And Moth Mother has gotten it. She's gotten it. Stuck with there with Killer Fuzzball. Killer Fuzzball pulling off that last minute push. Oh, and Moth Mother coming in third. You love to see it. She had wings. Boost to win. And in Sandystar in fourth, Callie has just gotten stuck, getting battered around by this loop-de-loop. It just smacks her left and right. It's like it's her bottom just being spanked. Oh, is she going to bait there before Master Fail? Yes, she will! Followed by Scarthmart, followed by Obsidia, and followed by Lord Ares. You'll love to see it! Cygnus coming in first, followed by Fuzzball, followed by Moth Mother. Wind Sandystar in fourth, and Kala Rothama coming in fifth. I might have a secret present for you at the end of this race regardless, Callie, so do not fret. I believe in you. What is this tomfoolery? That's probably because you wanted to give Obsidia a hug, Lord Ares. Be sure to type in !play if you want in on the next round. Alright, final few moments, people. Be sure to click that !play if you want in. Alright, Phil Wolf, you are a part of the race. Do not fret. It looks like we've gotten who we're getting, so let's get the going good. Alright, let's see this map. You have to roll. Interesting, very interesting. Plenty of places for Brainbuster to fall off the map is what I see. Who's going to be the first person down the gutters of this dojo? It's Saki the Priest, followed by Killer Fuzzball, followed by Cygnus. But at this early point in the game, who knows who's going to take the lead? Oh, Saki, Cygnus, Moth Mother. Oh, it's just everybody bouncing. Saki is quickly pulling ahead, leading the way, followed by Cygnus, followed by Moth Mother, and Santa Star, and Lord Ares and Callie. Callie, they say there's a carrot and a stick, but to Callie, it's a smooch and defeat. Those are the only two things that she can see. As they move through the bamboo garden, who's gonna go in front? Moth Mother slams ahead. She's not gonna let the bamboo keep her down. She says this is eco-friendly. I'll show you what's eco-friendly. Victory! Moth Mother followed by Saki, followed by Cygnus, followed by Lord Ares, followed by Callie! Callie upsetting over Lord Ares and Cygnus. She's ducking and waving. She's juking and twooking. So, she's spinning. She's going, but Saki is now pulled ahead. Moth Mother getting stuck on the bamboo and the curlicues, but she is not going to let that keep her down. Callie, no, the humanity. Oh, you hate to see it. You may have fallen, but I fell with you. That way we can smooch in defeat. Oh, Felwolf, I'm sorry. One Gengar down. Hello, Silent Warlock Cosplay. Welcome to the stream. We are doing well. We're having some simple marble madness. Saki is continuing to be the lead, but he's stuck on the pillars. For those of you who don't know, Silent Warlock Cosplay is an amazing cosplay creator and also a wonderful streamer in his own right. Be sure to check him out. He is a great fella. Oh, Moth Mother, no, you hate to see it. You were doing so well. But we've got Saki taking the first place. Oh, and Santa Star's down. Oh, Scarf my heart. Is anybody even going to place in this game? Master Fail. Oh, Lord Ares. Oh, Lord Ares. Only 2 people finished this round. You hate to see it. Pour one out for all of our fallen marbles. Well, this is a really fast go-around. First place, Saki. Second place, Master Fail. This is the final round. Be sure to type in !play to join in on this madness. Oh, we got people. We got people. All right, last few moments. Let's get that countdown going. Type exclamation point play if you want in. This is called multi-lane madness. That is a lot of multiple lanes. Alright, Felwolf, you're got the head. The Gengar says you may have brought me down once, but never again. He's got the acceleration boost. He's got the acceleration boost. Will he make it to the end? Lord Ares says, I'm going right there with you, right off the map. You hate to see it, and Master Fail's cockiness has led him astray. Oh, Michael Poirier, I'm so sorry. Oh, the humanity. We've got Fuzzball, followed by Felwolf. But they're nowhere near even the lead. We've got Saki, Scarth Maharth. They have... Oh, we were looking at the bottom. We should have been looking at the top. Now we're here. We've got Saki, Priest of Means, followed by Scarth Maharth, followed by Moth Mother. Now it's Insana Star. Where are they going to go? Who's going to go next? Oh, you hate to see it. Alright, Scarth Maharth and Saki. Oh, everybody's stuck on the loop, but Saki and Scarth made it past Saki and Scarth made it past with Insana Star. Moth Mother is caught in the circle of madness. I think she's being drawn so crazy because of her wings just not doing what it takes. You hate to see it. Alright, Felwolf, followed by Insana Star, followed by Scarth Maharth, followed by Saki, followed by Insana Star. Oh, Cygnus. Cygnus is coming in first. Oh, it's Felwolf again. Right. Oh, Scoutmouth is going right here then. Is this going to be Scoutmouth and Sanistar? Oh, Scoutmouth and Sanistar and Sake, our top 3. Oh, okay, Callie. Have a wonderful night and the sweetest of dreams. Thank you so much for the raid. And I'm going to give you a little extra present. I know you didn't win, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get a smooch. So here you go, Callie. A big Death Knight smooch from me to you. Mwah! There you go, Callie. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big Death Knight smooches for my little angel girl. Have a great night. Oh, Obsidia's slowing everything down. You hate to see it. Oh, wait, I died. Yay! Alright, first place was Scarth, second place Insanistar, third place Saki, fourth place Philwolf, and fifth place Fuzzball. Okay, Callie, I can't wait. Let's get this drum roll. Scarf my heart, place in third. Second place, Saki, priest of memes. And first place goes to Cygnus. Yay! You love to see it. This has been another wonderful Obsidian Marble Madness race. Thank you for coming. Let's see if it crashes my stream again. Okay, that's enough Marble Madness. Back to the meeting room of the throne. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. I'm sorry that my game got corrupted and we actually didn't get to finish our Skyrim stream tonight, and we may potentially never be able to finish Skyrim. Big oof. You hate to see it. But thank you all for bearing with it and enjoying it. I love all the new faces we met and all the new friends we've made. I'm super happy that so many people came out for our adventures. And I'm really happy I got to spend my Friday with all of you. You guys make this whole experience worthwhile, and you just really brighten up my days. I want you all to know that you are all wonderful, valid people, and I know you may not hear it enough in your day-to-day lives, but you are loved, and the world is better for having you in it. So don't ever forget that. If you wanna keep up with our adventures, please, if somebody could do ! Socials, you can follow my Twitter, where you can follow by the various people I click like on and talk to, and also get updates on various things I'm working on. There's also our amazing community Discord, the Eternal Citadel, which has, I would say, possibly the cutest people in all the Discords. And if you want to be able to talk to me more, get to have input on streams that we do, get to see art that we're getting commissioned, etc., it's a great place to be. Also, there's my YouTube, where it's got the full VODs of all of my streams, because for some reason, Twitch doesn't record my in-game sound or my Discord sound. So if you want to get the full experience, watch my VODs there. I try to upload them as often as I can. So please, once again, I'll be making more notices tomorrow for my D&D stream tomorrow night at 9 p.m. being hosted by Alistair Forgel. So please stop on by his stream, and you can watch Obsidia playing D&D with a bunch of other VTubers, and it should be a lot of fun. Lucy Bubs, who corrupted my game file, is one of the people, and she's also drawing artwork for all of our characters. So it's extra super cool. All right, so that's going to be our raid message of the night. Of the night. And 1 second, I'm just picking our raid target of the night. Is that working? It looks like he's about to end. Okay, I got it. We are gonna raid the cutest, sweetest little doggo. And that is, of course, Hachiko Star. She is just such an adorable little doggerino. And so if you could all give her lots of Death Knight love and big Death Knight hugs, it would mean a lot to me. She is a good bean. Very good bean indeed. All right. Talk to you all later. Bye.